Alright, so let me explain this. Alright, it takes 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 0 to 9. Okay? So, because that's how our latitude and longitude is laid out, right? Alright, so then if you go and you do it like the magnets for the poles, right? Our spirit told me that it was two pieces, and the center part is where the bond is, where the magnets are held together, sort of. Okay, well, that is what makes our equator, and that's actually why our planet gets hot. Okay, now, and I thought it was pure coincidence. Then I was like, damn, really? Because then, if you do that, if you go with the negative and positive, right, then what it would be is all these over here, is positive to positive. So it would be positive 81. So down here in the south, because it's in the negative end, it'd be negative 81. Well, what happens to these two? That's right, they are canceled out. So if that was right, well, then that means our Earth would look like this. Well, okay then. So I did it the way the magnets or whatever, right? And then I was like, let me go check. Because if that's true, well, then it would show me through the heat map on on the satellites, right? All right, so then I went and I looked at the temperature patterns to see if it was being heated by the sun or if it was being heated by the equator. And just so happens, if you look on there, there's only one section that's always hotter than all the rest. I said, well, that's got to be the equator. So when I put it on there, right, it was right. The two sides that were totally cold or whatever, they were canceled out. I said, because that ain't got no temperature, because it's canceled out. So, anyway, it matches. Okay, but how it's put together is actually more like this. And that is why you have the words south and north, okay? Is because actually the N is like where the bond is. That's where it's being held together. It's on the other side. And then you got O, right? But it's not the bond. So it starts to O to R to T is one side. But then the bonded south side, right, is S to H. And then there's the other bond where it's connected at is the N to the H. And then the O, the U, and the T. So what does that say? It says out, right? Ain't this strange? And both of the H's are together on the same one. And then there's two T's right there. So what does H stand for? Does that stand for height? Or is that what they're talking about when they say house? The house of God? Is that H? Okay. So then you say, well, okay, well, let's see. If that's the H and it's like the house of God, right? Then what would be sono or osono on so? I don't know. Whatever. Soon. SOON. Or anyway, point being, and let's see what this is. This is ort. It's not out, it's ort. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, but besides that, okay, and so then I went and I looked it up. Well, let's see what the two diamond shaped crystals that hook together in the center, look up what they are. And then I looked at it and it said octahedron for a diamond shape. And the diamond shape has 8 sides, 8 faces, okay, and it pointed on both ends. Well, if you do that, well, guess what? What's got 8? Okay, yeah, that's right, the pyramids, right? So my conclusion is, if it's true and the pyramids go up like this, right, and they do, well, then going underneath the ground, it's another pyramid. Now, am I correct? Because if you do it by this way, right, and where is the tilt going to be at on the earth? Is it going to be through here, you know, or is it going to be through here? Um, so yeah, well, anyway, so this right here is the equator because that's where it's bonded at. That's what they said. Okay, so that means the tilt has to be. So anyway, so if we're on one side, right, and the other ones are on the other side. Let's say if you just go 1 to 9 and 1 to 9, okay? Look what you get. If you take that off and you take that off, yeah, you get a thing that looks like a oh damn, what's it called? Oops, you know, the time thing that the sand runs through. Uh, I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. I don't know why, but I just said it a second ago. Anyway, uh, damn, that's gonna bother the shit out of me. Anyway, you get the fucking point, right? It looks like hourglass. There you go. All right, it makes hourglass shape. It it connects all in. That's strange.